said try not to move.
Well, I'm fine. Seriously, it is just a twinge.
He collapsed on the floor.
You ran out before I could say anything.
Oh, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Was it bad?
If it was bad, I'd still be on the ground.
Okay, where's the pain?
Kind of in the middle of my back, but it's not that bad.
Okay, any numbness or tingling in your fingers and toes? I want you just to try and straighten up very slowly. Okay, stop. I think you might have pinched a nerve.
Oh, is that serious?
Oh, well, it depends if there's any injury to the spine.
Oh, I haven't injured my spine.
Well, does he need scans?
No, I'm not going to the hospital.
I don't think you need scans yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I think you should see a physiotherapist.
Oh, why?
Because you're in a lot of pain.
I'm not. Seriously, it's fine.
Can't force you to go, Toad.
No, but I can.
Honestly, you would recover a lot quicker.
Should have left all that demolition stuff up to Kyle.
Hey, you are now looking at the officially recognised legal guardian of Sophie Ramsay.
Really?
Yep, got it in writing.
So that's it. I'm here for good.
Well, yeah, I might draw the line if you're still here in your late 30s, but yeah, you're here for good.
You all right, Lou? Yeah, it's what I want.
Well, what I want is for you now to get upstairs and wash up for dinner.
Good, I am starved.
Congratulations. Worked out well.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
I better get going.
Actually, Susan, how do you feel about keeping this going?
The homeschooling.
Yeah, just until things settle down a bit here, you know. It's just Sophie's getting so much out of it.
Sophie needs to be back in school. You do realise that?
Yeah, of course I do, yeah. It's just, you know, I don't want to mess things up.
Oh, you won't. You've parented before.
Is it still called parenting when it's with teenage girls?
I think it's more like surviving.
Carl, we're back. You all right?
Yep, it's just getting up those stairs.
Yeah, why don't you let me help?
I'm fine.
Honestly, I wish you would stop saying
I
that.
wish you would stop. Yeah. Let's just go and sit down. Or not.
Hey, what did they say?
Well, I'm not going to kick any goals anytime soon.
It's all right, it's cricket season anyway.
Oh, there you go, my lucky day, hey?
Look, why don't we just go and have a tea? We can at least sit in the kitchen.
I can't. I've got some work to do before tomorrow. Squid, can you get my computer, please?
You're not serious.
I don't have a choice.
You can't go to work. You can hardly walk.
Which is fine because I'm going to sit all day.
The physio told you specifically to take it easy.
You guys are really making way too much out of this, okay? I might go and work in our room.
Well, I'm going to get Karl to come pick up these tools in the morning.
I just need a good night's rest. That's all. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Dad, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine.
Hey, you know what? Now that it's official, I think we should have a toast. Sophie Ramsay, welcome to the Robinson house.
Thank you, Uncle Paul.
You know, stuck here. You can't escape even if you wanted to.
Listen, I had a word with Mrs. Webster this afternoon, too.
Who?
Mrs. Webster, the principal at Eden Hills Grammar.
Why?
Well, because you have to start back at school as soon as possible. And she said that you could start straight away, so...
Why can't I just go back to Erinsborough?
Oh, come on, you know why.
Well, I'm not going to Eden Hills.
Well, you don't have a choice. Sophie, I can't help you if you're not prepared to help yourself.
I'm not saying sorry.
Well, in that case, my hands are tied.
Why don't you just say sorry?
No, I'm not sorry for what I did, so why should I say that I am?
Because you want to go back to the school.
Can't you just talk to Mrs. Kapua?
I've tried. And she's made it more than clear what she wants you to do.
So by making up some pathetic excuse, it'll make everything all right. Sounds like something Kate would do.
Oh,
Sophie,
hey, that is unfair.
Sorry. You're my guardian now. That's got to make a difference. Please, Uncle Paul, just go and talk to her.
Paul,
I was wondering if you've got a minute.
most people make an appointment.
Well, this is important. No, I just wanted to touch base with you about Sophie.
2 minutes.
Look, the DHS has formally assigned me as Sophie's legal guardian.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's for your records.
I'm not too sure what you want me to do with this. Sophie is no longer a student at this school.
Oh, come on, Priya. You've made your point. This is now disrupting Sophie's education.
What disrupted Sophie's education was the damage she did to school property and the fact that she's still shown absolutely no remorse for it.
We both know why she did what she did.
Well, the actions I can understand, but the fact that she's not willing to take responsibility
She has learned her lesson.
Well, she's yet to show me that.
It won't happen again, now that things have calmed down at home.
If Sophie had learned her lesson, then she would be here with you right now, telling me herself.
You know what? I think I might bring this up with the board.
I'm the principal at the school and I decide who's enrolled and who isn't, not the board. In fact, I'm not even sure why you're still a member. You don't really have any connection to the school anymore.
My tenure runs for the whole year.
I have said all along that if Sophie apologises and means it, then she is welcome back here. Until then, the expulsion stands.
You are certifiable.
Yep, and if it was any other day, I would probably just stay at home.
Well, you can afford to miss a few meetings.
I don't have any meetings, which is why I could just sit behind a desk and not move.
You could also lie in bed and not move too.
Oh, hello. How's the walking wounded?
Oh, Karl, can you please talk some sense into him?
What did the physio say?
She said to rest.
No, she told me to take it easy, which is different.
It's probably a good idea to spend at least a day in bed.
Thank you.
And if I had that luxury, I would, but I can't afford to.
You know what? Fine. Fine. Have a good day at work, honey. Mwah.
You got anti-inflammatories, painkillers?
Yep.
Well, just be careful. They'll tend to mask the pain. You might overdo things.
Thank you.
Right, and seriously, you take it easy.
I will. Here's the cake.
Well, the fees I can take care of straight away. Yeah, she's receiving home tutoring. Ah, good. Yeah. So the sooner we get her settled. All right, thanks for that, Mrs. Webster. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Sophie doesn't want to go to Eden Hills.
I know what she doesn't want, Andrew.
But what did Priya say?
Doesn't matter. Look, private school is the best option at the moment.
Says who?
It's got better facilities, better structure. She'll get the discipline she didn't get at Erinsborough.
Sophie didn't lose it at school because of discipline.
My decision's been made.
How do you think you got the DHS to let you be Sophie's guardian?
It was the right choice.
You told them you'd do the right thing by Sophie.
And that is exactly what I am doing, Andrew. This is what she needs.
That is what Sophie needs.
They were bikinis.
Hey, you look for more, though.
Whatever.
So that would be a
She needs to be with her friends. If you take that away from Sophie, she could go completely off the rails.
Yeah, I guess.
There you are. I've been trying to... What are you doing?
I dropped my stuff.
Leave it. I've got a meeting.
Really? I didn't think that was until tomorrow.
Someone leaked the story of our takeover bid to the media.
Which is why Jeff Lindley will be here any second. Are you up to speed?
Sure.
We need to close this thing before the stock market gets wind. That'll be him. Come in. Jeff, good to see you.
Ready to sort this out?
That's the plan. I believe you all know Jared.
Hi.
Let's get started. So, I believe the last time we spoke, we'd reached a sticking point in regards to naming rights and distribution details. If we don't reach an agreement by the market... You right?
Never better.
Jared, you want to...
No, I won't sit down. We've been sitting around trying to sort out the details of this deal for weeks now, and I refuse to sit any longer. In fact, I think that we should all be standing. Come on. The market opens in less than half an hour, so we need to make an announcement by lunchtime. So come on, everyone up.
First proactive thing I've heard in weeks.
Nice for some, isn't it?
Oh, I'm just escaping the building site, actually. Oh, never mind. I'll finish this up and then I'll go and see Sophie. Hey, how'd you go with the schools?
Can I get a double shot macchiato, thanks? Don't forget the sweetener. Sophie is flat out refusing Eden Hills.
Oh, well, it's hardly surprising. All her friends are at Erinsborough.
Yeah, I know.
And that door's definitely closed.
You know, I never thought that I would see the day where I actually miss Michael Williams as principal.
Yeah, set some very high standards.
High standards? You know, this woman's an ice maiden.
Oh, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think you're being a bit harsh.
Oh, yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? Standing up for your new best friend. Speaking of which, why aren't you down there putting in a good word for Sophie?
Me? No way. Leave me out of it.
Well, you're the one that's tutoring her. Well, you were until you backed out of it.
Oh, that's hardly fair.
And you were the one banging on to me about how she should get back to school.
Yeah, because that's what she needs.
But come to think of it, she was in your care when she did a runner, so like it or not, you're invested in this up to your eyeballs.
You're asking me to compromise a friendship.
No, Susan, I am asking you to help a 14-year-old girl who's in trouble.
Don't you dare do that.
Do what?
It's emotional blackmail, Paul. It's not going to work. Even if I did say something, and I'm not. Priya's far too professional to be swayed by any personal plea I might make.
Oh, yeah. See, we're all full of good advice, aren't we? But when it comes to actually doing something that might help Sophie... No, I get it. At least I know where I stand now. Thanks for nothing.
You'd better be right about this.
No can do.
What's the sticking point?
We don't have a voice on the board, and the naming rights as an old company should be incorporated.
Okay, well, the board we can sort out, and as for naming rights, I believe your trucks are big enough to accommodate that?
I think you're right. And my back's getting sore, so can we finish this?
Absolutely.
Do we have a deal?
Looks like it.
All right. Let's get this paperwork sorted.
Use that tactic a lot?
First time.
Yeah? Well played.
Thank you.
So, we'll organise a press release. Right on time, too.
All right, I'm off. It's nice.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That sort of stuff will not be enough to make Sophie change her mind. She's not interested. All right, I'll see you later on tonight. Dad?
Yeah, see you later, mate. We both know that it comes down to budget. And in private schools, the difference is the generosity of parents who want nothing but what's best for their kids.
Their parents don't really get a say where the money is spent.
I just want our kids to have access to the same sort of resources that they do in private schools. Now, I'm in a position to help the school out to make that happen.
Help the school out?
Financially.
Any reason in particular you've suddenly had this overwhelming urge to help?
Just an offer I'm putting on the table. But of course, if you're not interested, you know.
Paul, I will have to run it past the board first.
Yeah, of course.
In that case, I will add it to this afternoon's agenda.
Good.
That was brilliant.
Thank you.
Jared?
Down here, I may need a hand getting up.
So that whole we've been sitting around getting nowhere thing was...
The act of a desperate man. Could have made everyone lie down, would have been easier on my back.
Might not have had the same impact, though.
No.
You took a big risk today.
I didn't have a choice.
You probably shouldn't have come in.
Sound like my doctor.
I'm glad you did. You know, I like learning new things about my staff.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I kind of got the sense you weren't a quitter. But it's nice to see you'll do whatever it takes, even when you're in pain. Good work, Jared.
It's the difference between progressive and non-progressive schools.
So what is it exactly that you're proposing?
A complete state-of-the-art, all-purpose media centre. Just like the one they have at Eden Hills.
So there'd be state-of-the-art computers, software, cameras, smart boards...
Everybody in this room is well aware that I don't do things by halves. So I'd be quite happy to leave the allocation of the funds to the experts.
Before we get too carried away, I'd just like to clarify, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. This isn't a loan, it's a donation.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's a donation.
I have to say, it's extremely generous.
Well, Erinsborough High has been good to my family and I'm in a position to give something back. May I suggest a show of hands? All those in favour? Well, that makes it pretty easy, doesn't it?
I'm sure we'd be happy to take your money. Thank you, Paul.
My pleasure.
How come we need to clean up this mess, even though we didn't make it?
Maybe because we want to play Dragon Prophecies later on. And don't forget to get under the couch. Hey. How was your day?
Yeah, it was pretty good, actually. Oh, thank you. This is looking good.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm an idiot.
Well, you're not an idiot.
I've been a real pain lately, and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All this was to prove something to myself.
Whether or not you can use a sledgehammer has nothing to do with what kind of man you are.
I wish I worked that out before I did my back.
Yeah, and neither does whether we can have a baby or not.
No, I'm not giving up.
No, it's not about giving up.
I don't give up. All right, whatever it takes, whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it.
I love you.
I love you too.
If you guys need me, I'll be in the bathroom throwing up.
Hi, glad I caught you.
Oh, I was just leaving.
Here we go, all signed.
You don't mess around.
Oh, no, it's a good cause. I just wanted to get the ball rolling.
Everything looks good. Oh, and witness.
So when can I bring in Sophie, then?
What for?
Well, for to have her re-enrolled, of course.
I'm sorry, Paul. I thought I made myself clear. Without that apology, Sophie's expulsion stands.
Yeah, I think that's probably about the best apology you're going to get.
You mean your donation?
Oh, come on, Priya, stop playing games. You know exactly what this is.
I can only go by what was documented in the minutes, Paul. And according to the minutes, there was no conditions attached. Hope you weren't trying to bribe me.
No, I'll just withdraw the offer then.
The offer's in writing, and signed and witnessed.
Yeah, and containing a standard get-out clause. There we go. 10-day cooling off period, which I will be exercising in this case.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Sophie? Right. You've got two choices. You either apologise for what you did or you start at Eden Hills Grammar tomorrow.
What did Mrs. Kapoor say?
It doesn't matter what Mrs. Kapoor said. What matters is what I say because I'm now your legal guardian.
Sophie, just...
Why can't Susan just keep tutoring me?
Hey, that wasn't one of the choices. And quite frankly, I'm getting a little bit sick of your attitude.
Hey, Dad, just calm down.
No, I will not calm down. Now, I've bent over backwards to do the right thing by you, and all you've ever done is just thrown it back in my face.
That's not true.
Two choices, Sophie.
Fine. I'll go to your stupid little private school. Are you happy?
Do not say a word.